Next up, we have Nuclear Plant Zeta from the Pokemon Uranium soundtrack. This is a fan game. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Anyway, once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, one of them paid memberships. Support the channel even further. With that, do not put your economic well-being at risk to support this channel. I like it when you give it money, not when it's on your own expense. And of course, 2 disclaimers. Number 1, this is my first time hearing this track, so I will be pausing a lot as I will be pointing things out as I hear them. And number 2, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. So whatever happens, happens, right? So let's see. Pokemon Uranium. Nuclear Plant Zeta. Let's go. We start with a piano and a Geiger counter. I think that's how you pronounce it. A Geiger counter. The radiation measuring tools. Which again, when you do scoring for video games and everything, instrumentation, this is very fitting, because Pokemon Uranium is a fan-made game about a nuclear power plant going very much wrong and giving the origin, what I think is the origin to Pokemon. It's been a while since I've done this, but yeah, let's see where this goes, because the piano is also doing some pretty not atonal, but some pretty dissonant chords as well. So, of course, it's going to have this darker tone, which Pokemon Uranium in general has. So, let's see. Ooh. Oh, boy. Now, that we bring in another a bass. That's a really thick bass. It almost sounded like it was clipping. So when it comes to clipping, the concept of clipping is when a microphone captures more than the software or the capturing software is capable of capturing, when you overload the microphone, so to speak. That's why whenever you see a video of somebody holding one of those lav mics to their face, that's why it sounds weird, because it is one of those things that you're just overloading the microphone. Shaft, welcome today. How you doing? Got to play guarded phone? No, I'm in the middle of something. So, Jaxie, welcome today. How you doing? So yes, we have. So whenever you see a video of somebody holding a lav mics are the ones that you're supposed to clip on like your shoulder or like the chest area, and that's how they're designed. So if you put them in any closer, you are going to overwhelm the microphone, and you're going to get clipping. And this bass over here was right on the line. That was right on the line, dude, between clipping and not clipping. It sounds like something like that, and I like that mixing that with the Geiger counter. That's just, it makes you second guess. That's a really cool approach. I'm gonna have to play this again. Let's see. The piano is continuing, giving us... And the piano, of course, is doing... This might not be the last song. I don't think it is. I think we're going to have time for more. So this piano is now giving us the motif. That melody is our motif, the smallest version of our musical idea, the seed from which everything else comes from. I like the mix between the retro sounds and the piano. I'm really liking that. Let's see where it goes. Back comes the Geiger counter. 20 billion calories per gram. Yep. Oh! Such a simple... It's amazing how much just drums can completely turn your stuff upside down. It's amazing. We bring in a thick drum beat. Super simple. Super simple. And last one, we're not taking requests just yet, so I will be deleting that. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. So yeah, we are having this. We are just repeating the same thing. We just added drums, and that just completely turned everything upside down. This is awesome, dude. Let's see. Bass has a little bit of variation. And now we're doing a doubling. A doubling is when you have more than one instrument playing the same thing. In this case, we have the piano and we have this new synth. I love how distorted all of these, everything except the piano has been. Like, even the drum samples are a little bit distorted. Which is, you know, nuclear radiation. Yeah, it's like the drums are like between dubstep and just a regular rock sample, like rock and roll, like hard rock. It's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see where it goes. Oh. Yeah, we're just repeating everything with And now we bring a contrasting section to this whole thing. So, a contrast is basically, well, you're doing something different. We are taking now these drums that we had, we are continuing those. We're doing a small variation of the drums, we're keeping that. We're bringing a new synth, a little bit higher, and we are doing what I think is an inversion of the motif. So in melody, when it comes to melodies, you can do something called an inversion. An inversion is when you take a melody, whatever shape it may be, you take that and you flip it upside down. And that's it. Now you're playing the notes upside down. Same melody, same melodic idea, you're just flipping it on its head. And it's, yeah, it sounds dirty in a very clean way. It's very, very interesting how this is achieved. Let's just see how it goes. And yeah, now we're doing the bassline. So the bassline variation is now it's going down the steps. So before that, it was kind of staying on the same chord. Now it's going stepwise. Stepwise motion just means it's going down the scale. And we're just going down the scale with the bass, which is... It's such a cool sound. It's such a cool progression harmonically. When you just do those bum, 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 bum. It just sounds badass if you do it right, and now it's sounding badass. Let's see where it goes. Variation, we changed the chords a little bit. Variation of the bass. We make the piano take it now. Okay, the piano now is doing an elongation. Man, we're doing a lot of melodic development here. So elongation, or elongation, whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it, is when you take a musical idea and you stretch it to last longer. So, same motifs that we've had, it's just that we proportionally increase the duration so that now they take longer. Same, yeah, malevolent, yeah. Same ideas, we're just exploring them. This is very well composed. Let's see where it goes. I like this a lot, yeah. And once again, we bring a doubling, and we're adding like the things from the bass. And it's one extra layer that allows us to repeat everything with just this added context. Not that much has changed, but because these 1-2 changes were so well placed, it just changes everything. Like just the addition of the drums, like just the way this track is introducing new elements is really good. It's really good because it's allowing you to really focus on the new stuff while building upon what has happened already. So, yeah. So, the real is this. You bring up a very good point. it sounds a lot like the Heartbeat song, the wop 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 wop, because those are triplets. Those are tripleted eighth notes. It's very common in dubstep. The wop 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 wop. That is why. Because it's a cliche. It's a cliche used in dubstep. It's a very cool way of using a bass to accelerate the track. Because it creates a sense of accelerated pacing. So, yes, and also that's for jamming shreds. Yeah. I'll explain, remind me to explain after this. So yeah, let's see. Oh. Yep. So whenever you hear that, that is one of the signatures of dubstep music. Because those triplets create, because before that, most dubstep music was what is called straight notes, which is going to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, or 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and you would have like boom, 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 very straightforward. But then came people like Skrillex, who decided to add those triplets into it and realized, man, this opens up the door entirely for so much more stuff. And that's how we ended up with stuff like this. The famous whoop, yeah. And something I'm liking as well is that the melody on the new synth is not playing the entire melody. It's missing the first note of each half of the melody. And that absence, because it has been repeated so much by now. Yeah, no, and Skrillex influenced so many artists. Like, many people don't want to admit it, but Skrillex had a massive rippling effect that forever changed electronic music. He was the catalyst. Like, it was done by other artists as well, but he was the one that really brought it forward. So, yeah, let's see where it goes. Back we go to the start. Alright, Zeta, thank you for hanging out. Gotta fold some clothes, nice. Recapitulation, we bring back the first motif. Thank you, Zelnick, I appreciate it. Ooh. Geiger counter comes back. So yeah, this is called a recapitulation. We are just bringing the intro back, but because we just had this whole moment of really cool dubstep, it changes the connotation of it. Because it's one thing for me to say the sentence, I don't know, I drank water. It's something completely different for me to say, I had food, I went to the bathroom, I didn't wash my hands, and I drank water. That changes, even though the sentence is pretty much the same, it changes the connotation of it completely. And that's kind of what has happened over here. We are repeating this. We are doing almost a one-for-one repetition. But because we had so much stuff before, it changes the context that way. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. Yep, we bring those drums back straight forward. Oh, it's so badass, dude. Yep, straight recapitulation. So what I think is going to happen here is, because this game is designed to be like one of the old school stuff, this is probably going to just loop the same way. Like, this might be just a straight loop. So it's not a recapitulation, it's just a loop. Although that was not entirely there. This might fade out to stay true to the art style of this era of video games, which means the original composition might not fade out, because it's designed in the game to just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. However, we can't have that because YouTube videos have an ending, so the way that we get around it for this kind of stuff is they just fade it out. So that is the only exception I've ever done to the fade out rule, when the technology or the emulation of the technology would make it that way. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if it ends up fading out. Let's see. Yep, back we go to this. Oh, that bass line, dude. Such a fun bass line. Change the chords, still doing the same melody. Hold that note. Yeah, straight repetition here. And I like how the synth in the background, like we have one more synth that's kind of like a strings, like a violin string, giving us that syncopated reggae vibe. Like reggae has such a simple syncopation method of just, that's why reggae sounds so chill. That is syncopation. It's against the beat, but it's done in such a way that it sounds super chill. And that's kind of what we're having right now. I just noticed the synths a little bit further in the back doing that, just playing those up and down, on and off, and on and off, giving us that sense of just almost reggae-esque, even though we have an electronic piece going on over here. It's very interesting. And you can hear those synths there. It works so well with the melody. And there we go, the wubs again. And it's so well layered. Oh. Okay, so it actually has an ending. We remove... Oh, no, it just loops again. It's just looping again. Man, the Geiger counter. Yeah, it's starting to fade out. So yeah, this is built to be like the originals. So yeah, this is a fade out. I don't like it, but this is built to be like it would be on a Game Boy Advanced, which was limited, and this would just be looping over and over and over until a scene change. So I am going to give this a pass. Like, this is the only, or one of the very, very few instances where a fade out is actually okay. And there you have it. That was Nuclear Plant Zeta from the Pokemon Uranium soundtrack. I was not expecting this, dude. Oh, I was not expecting either the game or the soundtrack to be requested, but that was so good. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what has happened here musically. If you're watching this on the video archive, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications. Become a paid member. Do not put your economic well-being at risk just to give me money. I love it when you give me money. You don't have to. Do not put yourself at risk. And of course, if you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it in the description. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, links available down below to the Discord. Go to the LFA requests channel, follow the instructions on the pinned message. And of course, if you want to watch these streams live on air, we usually do Monday through Friday, most Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, 6 p.m. Central European time. If you want to know what that is in your local time zone, go to the Discord or the Twitch link down below, where you will see the schedule in your local time zone. Simple as. So yeah, there's that. Follow the gaming channel as well. Games are Basterd, same username, just swap the J for a G, and you got it. That's where we do the VODs, where you leave the VODs for the gaming that we do for the after shows. And yeah, there you go. That was Nuclear Plant Zeta from Pokemon Uranium. That was really good, man. That was really, really good. Insanely good. But yeah, let's move.